let me start our rig here. I did get my my old rig repaired. I muted you guys out. I got my old rig repaired, and so next week I'm going to give it testing over the weekend. Next week I'll be back to that one, so we shouldn't have any issues. If this one does freeze up on us, some of you I've told already, and you've witnessed it. My cameras actually switch, and one takes over control, and then the sound really sucks. So what I do is try to save what's being recorded, and then I jump off, the program, and then we all have to come back on. But it takes about 30 seconds, so it shouldn't be any big deal. I calmly and casually do that now. All right, let's go. Let's go back like we have. I don't know how much time we're going to have. Oh, thanks a lot. Oh, this is our 26th year. Yeah, Donna's that was yesterday was our anniversary, and so today it's back to normal. I don't have to walk on eggshells today. So anyway, let's take the first two that come up to go back into the past. Let's see, St. Anne's Reel. I can't hardly read that. Well, go ahead and pick one, Dan. We'll let someone else pick another. Which one would you rather do? I can't hardly see that. St. Anne's. And let's see where that was. Alrighty. St. Anne's Reel coming up, gang. St. Anne's. Yeah, I can't read how small that print is there. St. Anne's Week 1, Song 4. Let's see who was there for that one. St. Anne's Reel. Week 4. Week 3. Week 3 was really good too. That was Leather Britches. Okay, let's try this St. Anne's Reel then. Okay, and I think most of you were here. Hard to say. Here we go. Now this is St. Anne's Reel in the key of D. If you didn't do it with us and you know any St. Anne's Reel, we'll do it out of D. This was in open D position. We'll go ahead and try it somewhere around in there. Canadian tune. Let me pull our menu down a little bit. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, not too fast. Who was able to play along with me on that one? I just want to see who was there then. Jeff was there, not quite. Okay, a lot of you were right there. Okay, George, you had that one, didn't you? And Ed, I thought you guys did. Ed's a negative. I think that's a negatory. I need to find out how to make that fun. You know, I tried these damn new glasses, and they don't work on the screen. Now, this is going to make me look a whole lot smarter, and I don't want you guys to get jealous in any way. But Okay, George is no and Ed is no. I could read that. Sheesh. Okay, good. Go ahead and get that down. So, because you're going to work on that this week, George, Dan, remind us that next time in, we're going to play that song, okay? All right. Let's go ahead and run it one more time just for old time's sake. Now, the other thing that you'll see on this one, a lot of people put in different chords, like the minors. When I played this with Robin, we did it on an album, and he said, no, there's no minors in it. And his dad never used minors. That was Bob Kessinger, who was a great... he was a good mandolin player, but more of a great human and a great historian on these things. And anyway, there's no minors supposed to be in St. Anne's Reel. It's supposed to be major all the way through it. But a lot of people use B minors and E minors, which I don't... I try not to use, even when I'm out jamming with people, I try not to do it that way. I try to just do it with the major chords. And what they usually do on the second part, you can go to an E minor here. But I don't do it that way. And, when I do, it makes me want to put in some other kind of licks that kind of play around the melody, but it's really, it kind of takes away from the earthiness of the original song. So anyway, that would be... I think on the first part, it'd be pretty straight. Second part. F sharp minor, B minor, E minor. All right, let's try this. We'll hit it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Let's switch to the chords straight. Go ahead and switch to the lead now. I'll say on the chords. Okay, did that get better with anyone? Sure? That good? Takes a couple times through, that's for sure. All right. Someone shoot in another one. You know, I can't tell if that's a song or someone what you wrote in there. Wait a second now. Let's see this now. Video corrupt. Really? Well, I can jump off if you want. Is anyone else got a bad video? Anyone else here got a bad video? Huh. Well, let me just jump off real quick and come back on. It only take 2 seconds. Oh, open your mic. Yeah. Yeah.
I think it was during your playing that it seemed to go sporadic.
Well, yeah, but I don't know why, and we have to make a decision quickly. So let me.
Yeah, it's good now. So.
Oh well, then.
I don't know if it's worth two.
Well, no, it wasn't. It had nothing to do with the mic, though. So.
No, I didn't say that. No, I just thought that during that whole playing, that's the only time it was corrupt.
Of course it was. Okay, let me mute you out. Then let's just leave it alone. Is it? See, on my side, I don't see anything like that, and I'm seeing the feed that you guys are getting, so I just don't see it. So is anyone else having fairly good now? Good now. Well, now you know there's a storm going across the middle of the states, and actually we're starting to get rain here now, so that may be an issue. Okay, if it's good, let's leave it alone. Someone throw out another tune. Let's just do one more. Throw one out there. Now I don't know a tune called "Frozen Up." Wait, is that a song there? Am I frozen up with anyone else? All right, I'm going to jump off. I'm going to jump off, come right back, okay? That's going to be the best way to do that. Here we go. I'm gone. Is that any better, guys?
Yeah, it's stable right now anyway.
Well, we'll just, when I shut that down, and of course I left the other camera running, so you'll see me just click, 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 click. But when it got quiet here, I could hear it. It's pouring outside right now, so maybe a rain thing coming in on AT&T. Yeah. All right.
As long as your video's good, that's all matters down the road.
Yeah. Okay, let me mute you out, and we'll go on back. Okay, guys. Throw a hand up if that's better right now for you guys. Okay, all right. It's better for everyone, so there we go. All right, someone throw one tune in. We'll have to hit that. One more. And I've got my glasses ready so I can read it. Anything there? Cuckoo's Nest. Good one. Where was that at, anyway? Anyone know? Oh, I've got my sheet here. 5-1. Cuckoo's Nest, 5-1. I was right there. 5. Oh, that's the one I can't find my sheet to. I've got it mixed in somewhere else. All right. I can get through this. I can do it. All right, Cuckoo's Nest. Here we go. Good luck. And we're at 16 minutes 44. 16 minutes 40. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. If that's too fast for anyone, throw a hand up. Let's hit the chords on it. Here we go. All right, you play the lead now. Here you go. Take off. Good. I hope that was clean for you. How'd you guys do there? And all of you would have had that one. Oh, good. Well, Gordy, just kind of hang on for now, and because there's not much that we can do right now, except you can maybe guess where the good notes are. Let's do that. Okay, I'm going to go on to I'm a Pilgrim, and our recording's going well, so you'll have that to go with. Let's hit this I'm a Pilgrim. I'm listening for the rain. Let's go right in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, there's not much more to add into that. We had talked about maybe beefing up some of the hammer-ons on the D7 chords, but there's really not much to do more to that. But hopefully you found outlets for that song. Okay, any questions or comments on I'm a Pilgrim? Because we shall put it to bed. All right, now it's not to say that when we get in the next session we won't go back to some of these. It'll be up to your call, but I always feel like I need to go over these because this is our session. All right. The good old Alabama Jubilee. You ready? Here we go. Now this one we'll swap back and forth on the rhythm. Why don't we play it together the first time? You plan on going to the lead the second time, and I'll play rhythm, and then we'll switch. Okay? Good luck. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Hold it here a second. Throw a hand up if that was too fast for you. I think it was pretty fast. Okay. More than close to everybody. So here we go. Let's try that. Let's try it right in there. And if that's too fast, throw your hand up and let me know, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. now. Okay, did anyone make it through that? Yeah, we got a couple. Good. Now, Ed, were you playing this break or were you playing one out of the parking lot series? Good, Gordy. Good for you. Good, Bill. Back to the first. All right. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's hit this Church Street Blues. And I think we're doing good on time. We'll run it a couple times. Why don't I play the lead on it the first time and you guys hit the chords? That way we'll start immediately with this. Nah, we should both do it together first just to get it back in your hands. Let's try it right in there. Now, I know that the cross-picking is probably still confusing to those that it was confusing for last week. Because, it's when you do that cross-picking like that, it gets me too if I think about it. If I sit there and think about it, if I just kind of go with the flow, and really all I need to think about, I know the machine's working. The machine's doing its thing. I just have to think of this. That 5th string 3rd fret note. I have to hit that one because that's where the melody lies. Okay, so that's really where my mind thought is, reaching for that 3, that C on the 5th string. All right, whatever it takes, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You hit the chords now. You hit the chords. Good. Okay. Did that one work for you in that way? It was probably right on the edge of fast. How'd you guys do on that one? You had a lot of stuff in it, didn't it, Dan? Good, Ed. Bill, you do okay on that one? It would have... I wonder, you know, if we went a little slower, if it would have made any kind of difference there, but tough. Hang in there, Gordy. Hang in there. Okay, let's try this. I wonder where you are tonight, with the rain is cold and slowly falling. Let's take it in right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on a second. Let me see. Let me switch something else here. Let me see what happens here. And what I looked at was I switched my internet. See if that's going to make any difference for you. I've got like 3 routers in the house. I'm waiting for the video. All right, let's go ahead and try this one here. Now I didn't disconnect, right? I'm still on. Someone throw a hand up. Okay, so I know you're there. Gordy, did that make a difference for you when I just changed? Or did it not? Okay, let's go ahead and roll. Here's Brother John. John, we're on I Wonder Where You Are Tonight, and I already gave them all of the secrets that there are to flat picking, and I'm sorry you missed it. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. At that speed, was that too fast for you guys? I'm not really sure. How'd you guys do at that speed? And he's anxiously waiting. Good. Okay. And did the video kind of clear up a little bit for you guys? I just switched routers. Okay. No, you're not warmed up. You did pretty good, though. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and keep moving because there's some stuff in this. Unless someone's got any questions on that, I wonder where you are tonight. Of course, you know, the speed on that one is blazing. It's like, you know... I can't remember the arrangement. It goes pretty quick. So you just about, if I was just playing a regular break to it and not trying to play a planned break, it's so much easier for me. But I was trying to remember what we had there so you can kind of hear it in its context. All right, this brings us up to our yesterday. And I hope you guys like this one. It was a little different than our mainstream stuff, but it's nice to do, and the spouses like it. And if the spouses like it, they let us keep doing what we're doing. I hope there's none listening over your shoulders there. That's kind of that's 26 years. All right, let's go through it like it is. Yeah, let's go through it like it is. And then we're going to talk about adding a little of the stuff to fill it. Okay. It's right in that speed. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay. How'd you guys do on that one? Oh, that's pretty good. Hey guys, a 4.7. Bill, you go. Gordy, is it different chords for you? Let's look at this then. Now on the first thing that has that hammer on. All right, the way I normally play it, you can either do it with a hammer on like that, or I'll hold the G in the bottom end, and I'll strum through, but I'm going to mute out my 5th string. Or just play it without the hammer on and just strum through to the C note. Don't go past the C. And then hit it. Okay? The rest is okay. Sometimes for this E minor D measure, now we're at 40 minutes 55, 41 minutes. I'll do these chimes. Let's see. So I'm doing it 3, 2, 1 at the 12, and then 3 strings 3, 2, 1 at the 5. And I use it primarily as an air break. If I've started it too quick, I can use those chimes right there to bring the speed down. See what I mean? So I can slow it down right there if I wanted to, but it's a nice touch. Then you go right into the C. Now, third line, third measure. Remember this one, the the ties for the A chord didn't tie over in the tablature, but it is up there in the notes. And also with this G measure at the end, I'll just kind of strum out some stuff to keep a chord lightly ringing in the background. Okay? I think the rest of it is pretty well straight. Now these are really big. And that's kind of it. Etc. All right, let's leave that one alone. Any questions there? Anything there? Okay, we'll go ahead and go on then. All right, we'll go on. Very good. Okay, I've got this Foggy Mountain Special for you. This one's really cool. You usually take 2 breaks to Foggy Mountain Special, so I went ahead and wrote out 2 separate breaks. Okay, a low and a high break. Let's see how this one goes. Now, the chords on this, the G6, if you haven't gone through the rhythm class, you might not know some of these chords. The G6 is going to be this one. Is there anyone here that does not know a G6? Just throw a hand up. Boy, I've got an intelligent group right here. Okay, the G7. The rhythm is going to be this kind of rhythm. You can either do. It's a 12-bar boogie. All right. Now, let's see. Was that a Martin C3 on the video? If you saw me with a Martin C3, then that's what it is, because that's the only old archtop Martin I've got. I probably did that. I haven't gone back and looked at that video, so I don't know. I probably had hair when I did that one. But yeah, that was my 1932 C3 Sunburst top. Yeah, that's a great killer guitar. All right, I did notice something that I think is out of place. It's on the third line, last measure, where it says G7. That would still be a G6, I think. You wouldn't go from a G6 to a G7 and then on the next line go back to a G6. It's probably not going to happen. All right, so on that one's measure 13. Go ahead and make that a. Oh, I know what happened in this one. Yeah, and make that a G6, okay? All right, but the chord rhythm, you can either do a boom chuck rhythm or get into this swing rhythm. There's your G7. C7 with a G in the bass. G6. D7 with an A in the bass. G6. And then another G6, and then basically it starts over again. D7 with an A in the bass. Okay. All right, let me go ahead and run this puppy. Starts on an and beat. Let me hit the measure 14 again. This one's a fun one to play. All right, the top part, there are a couple things I did that are different on this. Third finger on the second string, second finger on the third string. Don't use one finger across there. It'll just ring out so much better. Now, a second position. This one, you can use your second to your first finger there, second, first, or second, open, third, either one, but not the same finger across there. Okay? Second position. This is like a takeoff on a banjo thing. Let's see. But what I'll do there, and I did it before when I played it too, those are kind of normal, but these, the hammer-on that you do is so slight. You got to keep your time going, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, but the hammer-on can come right at the crest of the and beat. You hold back. I can feel it. I can feel it in my arms, both of my arms, just kind of holding back because I don't want to just go. Everyone does that. If you put a little more into it, it might even make you drool a little bit. Okay. So beginning of that line, measure whatever that is, 6. Here you're ending your phrase on the upswing, and then another up. So it's down, up, up. Okay. Shouldn't have any problem there. The first one's the down, and then up on the 3. Okay. Down. So the F is down. The 16th notes. That's your down, and then the end of the 16th. Well, it's really an eighth at the end of that. Here's your up. Doesn't matter really how you're going to finger that last line. I just get back there with my first. Okay? Any questions so far? Anything there? Good? Okay, here we go. You have to shoot up high. So you may want to just slide into it. Okay? This is a nice line here. Okay, let's look at this. So the first one's easy. It's got to open in the middle, and then you got your slide up. The open E does not have to be heard as much as felt. Okay? It's really a point of time that's just a point of time. Okay, here. That's that. So now we have it. It's a nice lick there. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we'll just leave it alone. Let me hit 14. Okay. This last measure is tough. You're going to hit you can either hit the 8 with your first or your second finger. Probably going to be better just to jump position right there. So it's first and third, first and third, first, second. See, now you're playing this chord, but you're getting ready for your C stuff. This chord is an E minor or a G6. But when I look at it here, I'm looking at C. So I'm getting ready for my C stuff. Okay, so it's first third, and a ever so slight choke. Okay, so it's a down, up, down, up, up, down, up. Okay, first and second finger going to the 10 and 11. This is what's got me before. I wasn't ready for it. Third, first. Yeah, I have you crossing back on that 9 to the 7, meaning that you're using you got your 10, 11. I'm on the measure 19. I've got you crossing back right here. I think what I'm actually doing is I use my second and then shoot my first back here. So it really doesn't matter. You got to get your first back here because you have to get back in this position. Okay, so that's probably the way I wrote it out there is probably the best way for you to get back there. Leave your 8 down, leave that G there. Down, up, right? Down, up. And then this is what we did before. You got to get that first finger up to get your choke ready. Now, I choked it. When you do those chokes, I haven't mentioned that yet. When you do those chokes, get 3 fingers on the string. And you're pushing all 3 of them up. Okay? Alright? It makes it so much easier. If you use one finger, it may just crash and slip off. Okay? Okay? And that's what we got. Okay, any questions on this one? I'm hoping you all are going to be in the next group. I think most of you are already. So we can go back over this one because this one needs more attention. But work on your chords and work on your lead to this one. And hopefully you'll have it. How what? Oh, is that fast? Oh. It's a boogie thing, so it's really not that fast. Something around in there. Is this the next group? Is this the next group? Excuse me. And then I have to find the little slot they give me to see through. Is this the next group? The last until after your camp? No, we have one. We can go into one more session, which will start next week. And that will be the last one until after camp. And you stay with this group. Just stay with number 1 for right now until I figure out how we're going to eventually start to merge the 2 together. Okay? Which we may not do. This is a good-sized group. If I merged you into the other one, it'd be like 20-something in the group, you know, and we don't need to do that. So we may just leave it this way. I'm really not sure. I don't need to do anything yet. So it would be several sessions down the road is when we might do something, if at all. All right. Well, I hope your signal cleared up when I made that one change. Hopefully it did. And great. Thanks, guys. A little tense on this side. I hate it when you're not getting a good signal. You know, it just there's not much we can do, but we can try to tweak it here and there. And all right, so go ahead and yep. Okay, good signal was good the rest of the way. Okay, good. Well, I'm just a computer tweaking monster here. All right, I'll see you in next. I hope to see you in next week. Sign up for the session 1. I put a link in your file that you'll get tonight. Okay, and I had one in there before as well. Okay, we'll see you in next time. You guys take care. Great, Dan. Gordy, you take care. I don't want to see you like this next time. All right, see you. Bye.